Memorial Day weekend usually means the start of summer for most families as the kids get out of school and you guys start to hit the road or the airport to travel.
And lakes are usually a hotspot for the holiday weekend, and being safe a top priority, especially if you're getting on a boat. Tiffany Liu is at Lake Ray Hubbard with some important reminders before you head out.
Yeah, Matt Dia, you're right. Memorial Day weekend is really when it all starts. More people out on the water, more people playing along the shores as well. And while it's all fun and games, it can get serious pretty quickly. And that's why I want to bring in with us Texas Game Warden Lieutenant Jason Jones. Excuse me. I blanked for a second there with Texas Parks and Wildlife. I appreciate you being here this morning. We've been talking, for the last 30 minutes. You got a long list of tips you can give to folks, but what would be your best tips for people who are heading out on the water today?
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for having us on. So the best tips, before you go out, make sure your boat's safe. There's a lot of safety equipment that's required to be on a boat, like life jackets for everybody on board, making sure that there's a safety lanyard for the operator for when they're operating. Okay. It has to be attached to them. Fire extinguisher, a horn or whistle, some type of sound producing device. And like I said, when they're going out, make sure they have a float plan. Let somebody know where they're going, what time they're going to be back. And that way, if something were to happen, somebody would have an idea to give us some details of where they were supposed to be at what time in that aspect.
So somebody on the shore that has your plan of what
Absolutely,
you're doing
yeah.
Okay.
Whether it's sending a text to a family member, friend, somebody.
Okay, so this weekend we could also potentially see some, storms, some rain. What would your recommendation be for folks who are planning to still go out on water and be weather alert?
Always look at the weather. These pop-up storms are notorious for North Texas, so be weather aware. And so having that foresight of, hey, there could be at certain times, look at the hourly, and be vigilant on that, where you're at in the lake. And make sure you can get back to shore safely.
What is your enforcement plan for this weekend?
So our enforcement plan, first and foremost, we want everybody to enjoy the outdoors and be safe on the water. That's our first priority. We'll be out there in full force as far as enforcement goes, checking that water safety checks, ensuring everybody is being safe out on the water.
A lot of times on weekends like this, alcohol is involved. What would you say to folks who are maybe drinking, having fun on the boat, to be safe while doing that?
Yeah, it's notorious with boating, and people want to consume alcohol, but be vigilant on how much alcohol you consume. It's just like driving. The legal limit is 0.08 is the legal limit. It does enhance if you got child passengers on board, just like any other DWI. There is a BWI, boating while intoxicated.
Got it. Appreciate you for being here with us this morning. We'll check in with you in the next hour as well. The reason we're doing a story like this is because every year we do cover drowning stories, and we want you guys to have fun, but also be safe. Let's send it back to you.